Rings of Power? More like my happy hour. Stay tuned. Hey guys, Brett here for Geek alongside our founder Will to talk about Rings of Power, Episode 9, the grand finale. Leave your thoughts, your questions, your feelings in the box below. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that lovely subscribe button. Bottom right corner shows some level of appreciation for our day 21 of our 30-day video challenge. If not, hit a like button on your way out the video. Will, what are your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions? Talk to the people.
I honestly didn't know this was the finale. I thought they were going to do like 10 episodes, not 8. So I still think that the story was well carried up until now and how they kind of set things up. So I'm very surprised at how well this turned out for being within this short amount of time. I mean, because you see how long the movies and stuff are. Like, I didn't know how much they were going to get done and advance the story. So I'm happy all the way through, and I think we got a lot of payoffs. So I'm good.
Because they basically released 3 movies because the 3 originals are about 9 hours and 30 minutes if you're watching the regular editions. If you watch the Blu-ray extended, which I do twice a year with the significant other to freshen up on Lord of the Rings, Middle Earth, all that fun stuff. I mean, look, I got an entire shelf over there, and we finally got my boy. He showed up, made his grand appearance. The Dark Lord himself. I was completely wrong in all my videos about who was who and what was what. But thank you guys for checking in and tuning in to see what my thoughts and theories were. And it's nice to know that I have no idea what I'm talking about at all when it comes to Middle Earth for speculation. For Meteor Man, now better known as Gandalf, to appear and just absolutely obliterate those acolytes. I was wondering what was going to happen with them overall, considering we don't see them at all in Middle Earth anywhere. So for him to just have completely decimated the way they did, which was, I think, rather dark for the Lord of the Rings and Middle Earth, but it makes perfect sense as to why we never saw them anywhere else. And then to have Halbrand be the Dark Lord Sauron, the Deceiver, try and hook up with Lady Galadriel. I did not see that coming. Are there any questions that you have, Will, that you feel like the viewers themselves might have?
No, I like how everything kind of set up into Mordor, and I want to say that this definitely leaves a sour taste in my mouth in terms of me trying to figure out who was who and knowing that I was confused in some places and they kept throwing me for a loop. So, um, yeah, it's a good. It's like sour skills. Like it's good that they were able to keep me guessing and trying to figure stuff out. Um, I didn't understand the acolytes, so they were kind of beating the crap out of him because they thought he was Sauron and wanted to restrain him to help him rule or some shit. And then
They
they
were trying to
realized,
restrain him so that he wouldn't get out of hand. And if you've seen any movie ever, there's always that one main villain, and he always has like a couple people under him who are always scheming and trying to overthrow him at some point while still serving. I feel more or less that those 3 were basically scheming and trying to make things out to be something that in fact it wasn't. So I feel like they were looking for Halbrand the whole time and they got lost because Sauron and Gandalf are from the same exact race, the Istar. They are the same thing. But one is clearly good, Gandalf, and the other one, bad, Sauron. So while Sauron claims to be all about, saving the people of Middle Earth and trying to make everything great, he's trying to make it great for himself and throw the entire world into darkness and shadow and turmoil and all of that fun stuff because he's such a good people person.
okay.
Anything else you had questions pertaining to?
I got to go back and rewatch to try to understand the three rings and what they all mean.
The three
Um,
rings are in the Lord of the Rings. One goes to Galad, which is the High King. One goes to Elrond, and one goes ultimately to Galadriel. Celebrimbor forges himself a ring, which could have been already transpiring here, and that ring eventually gets taken. Further down the line, spoiler alert for those of you who aren't familiar with Lord of the Rings, Celebrimbor is deceived by Sauron, Halbrand, and in secret, the one true ring of power is forged in the darkness of Mordor. And ultimately, maybe Sauron already figured out what he needed in order to make that one ring at this time by studying Celebrimbor in person, because technically he just deceived everybody. But who's to say? There's not enough solid information from what we have now to make a huge leap and bound. All I know is I'm very happy that they're already beginning filming on season 2, because now there's going to be a giant hole in my heart every Thursday knowing what a great show we got from this. I mean, this is right now for me show of the year. Is anyone else entered the chat that you feel would be worthy of being show of the year that we Geek Variants have covered?
as far as shows go, no, I think this is one of the best ones that we've seen thus far. I'm still going to reserve my judgment until we finish out the year with everything else coming out, because we do have that those other awesomeness that we've seen, with Andor still needing to finish out, freaking that lovely She-Hulk, and a few other things that we're kind of getting into, and then I'll make my determination of what I think is the best show. But for now, it's definitely up there, and it's got enough clout that the show will still be able to carry forward through season 2 without any drop in expectation. Like, they could wait a year or two, whatever, it drops season 2, and I don't think any hype would die down whatsoever. Like, they really set this up to go far.
Oh, I have tons of fan theories, speculation, some that I may even drop tomorrow just because I'm so excited about what was put out today. I will have something special for you guys tomorrow for the day 22 or 30-day, 30 video challenge we did for the viewers of you at home. So you have plenty of content to like, subscribe, and get into, talk with your fellow geeks. Just come in and have a conversation. We're not gatekeepers. We're just here to talk about things that we are very passionate about. And we hope that translates well to you guys, the listeners at home, who made it, 7 minutes and 55 seconds into me geeking out and Will doing the best he can with the universe he's learning more and more about. Because, there's a lot to break down here. They're doing a
Yeah.
lot of deviations from the books, and they still have a lot of stuff that they're introducing slowly but surely. This is not a light or easy universe to jump into. Marvel's done a very good job of making it very easy to jump into. They're just kind of dropping the ball on storytelling of late. This one was pretty great storytelling, but for a beginner was not the easiest place to put someone in and to slowly introduce stuff like that. There is another channel on YouTube for those of you who are dying to learn more about Middle Earth. Nerd of the Rings. He's got a phenomenal channel. He teaches stuff that people like me who are very passionate about it, even we don't know anything to the level that he does. But that's enough for free shoutouts. If you made it to this portion of the video, be sure to hit the lovely red subscribe button. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments. I've been Brent. This has been Will. We'll see you guys in the next video.